Welcome back to Jason's Pen Journey. Today's new pen day. So we're going to go through the new pen, the ink that it came with. We're going to ink it up and give it a quick writing sample and see how we like it. I fully expect I'm going to like it. It's a brand that I've bought from before, which is why I keep buying them. And the pen, without giving you probably already seen the title. This is going to be the Leonardo I can't pronounce Italian. Leonardo Officina Italiana and Van Dieman's Bengal Tiger Supernova Set. It is a exclusive between Pen Chalet, Leonardo, and Van Dieman's Inc. It is a limited edition set. There were 100, according to Pen Chalet's website, 100 numbered edition pens made. It's blends untamed beauty with refined craftsmanship. That's what you get when you get Leonardo. It's a box set. It roars with creative energy, featuring a custom Jonathan Brooks resin. And I got it with the ruthenium trim, inspired by the powerful Bengal tiger and paired with a shimmering fountain pen ink that captures its blazing spirit. So that's all Pen Chalet's marketing copy. So what we can tell there. So we're going to look at the Leonardo pen. We'll look at the ink. It is a Jonathan Brooks resin. It's the Supernova model, which is a model that I don't actually have. It comes in its own custom sleeve. Pen Chalet does say that a portion of the proceeds on this release is donated to a cause called Panthera, Panthera. It's a nonprofit organization founded in 2006 that works with a global team of scientists and advocates to protect species like tigers, lions, and jaguars through scientific research, on the ground conservation projects, and partnerships with local communities, governments, and other organizations. So that's Pantera, not Pantera the band, not Panthero the Thundercat from all you '80s kids. It's Panthera, Panthera. So that's the sleeve. Let me bring the box back. This is a standard Leonardo box here. Again, I've already taken out the pen itself. You get your guarantee. You've got your little pen sleeve, the little Leonardo tag, and then the box that the ink came in. So this is the Van Dieman's Bengal Tiger Blaze, and that's based on their, where was it? Bengal Tiger Blaze is based from, I can't find the reference to it. Oh, here it is. Van Dieman's Feline ink collection. So already taken that out and done a quick ink swatch, which I'll show you in a moment. So that's the pen box. Let's show you the pen itself. So here we go. Let me try to zoom in a little bit now that we don't need to fit the box. There we go. So here's the pen. I got it in a fine nib with the ruthenium trim. It comes in two different trims, ruthenium and gold, gold plated. So I got it in the ruthenium. That's kind of that black metal with a clip, the band here, as well as the nib. Here's the nib. Let's see if we can get that to focus. A little hard with the light. Zoom in a little more. That's as far as I can zoom for my software. So this is a Leonardo Italy fine nib. And you're not going to be able to see it, I don't think. Maybe you can. So because these are limited edition, you may be able to make that out faintly. It is etched in the resin Leonardo, and it's number 707 of 50 in this case. And I believe that means that there were 50 made with the ruthenium and 50 made with the gold. So this is number 7 of the ruthenium. It is a converter filler, so not a piston or anything like that. Take a quick look. You can see Leonardo does brand their converters. Um, I suppose it would take a cartridge as well, but I'm not going to do that. There is, nope, that's not a blind cap or anything like that. So there's a little band down here at the bottom. I thought maybe it was unscrewing like some of the other Leonardo models. Um, Flat bottom, flat top, quick interruption as the dogs were barking. Um, anyway, as I was saying, so flat top, flat bottom, ruthenium band around the middle there, ruthenium clip. It's got the little Leonardo roll stop, although this one doesn't seem to want to roll. There it is. And the little clip, there is a little bit of give on the clip. Can't, not gonna be able to angle this well. There we go. So there's a little bit of give on the clip, but it's pretty tight. And that does a little, if you have the clip lifted, it does roll a little bit on that little ball. But anyway, that's pretty standard for Leonardo's. So what I'm going to do now is show you the ink that came with it. So this is the Van Dieman's Bengal Tiger Blaze. It is a shimmer ink. You can see all that shimmer in there. So I did do a swatch of it. Here's what it looks like. Um, let's see, you got plenty of sparkle in there. That's the Van Dieman's Bengal Tiger Blaze. This is totally not an ink that I'm going to use. One, because I get it in a fine nib, I get worried about the shimmer getting stuck and clogging the feed. Not enough ink flow there, so we're not gonna ink it up with that one. Plus, it's just not really my style. I'm not a big fan of the shimmer inks, so uh, unless I do some artwork with it, which not likely, more likely that my wife will get to enjoy this ink. So instead, I was thinking of a couple of different inks to try inking it with. So Diamond Ancient Copper was one. Let's bring the pen back into frame. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. So Diamond Ancient Copper was one option. Iroshizuku Fuyugaki, that bright orange, which is a little brighter than the Leonardo is. And then I actually have a Leonardo Arancio Taro. I'm gonna butcher this again. Arancio Tarocco ink. That's a really vibrant orange. That's way too bright. And then I got a basic Leonardo Black. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna use the Leonardo Black. And when I do my next video, which is also an orange pen, I think I'm gonna use the Iroshizuku Fuyugaki. So that's, I think, what we're going to do today is we're going to use the basic Leonardo Black. So let's clear some space, bring that in. So here's the bottle. I thought I had paper towel. I don't. So we'll make do with our little rag here. Get this ink up here. Try not to get my fingers too messy. Okay. So this is a standard converter, nothing fancy. Trouble I always have trying to do this while on camera is I can't see how deep I'm getting in the bottle, so I can't tell how much of a fill I'm getting. There we go. So got that pretty full. That away. Give that a little wipe so we, again, don't get our fingers completely covered in ink. Only a little bit. So far. And the Leonardo ink is actually one I haven't used before, so I'm not really sure of the characteristics, how it'll behave, but it's the one the brand makes, or at least markets. So should be okay. Um, we're going to use our trusty Aerofil A5 paper for the writing sample. Put down my little clipboard here because I don't think it'll write well on this backdrop. Let's see, this does post, which is nice. So let's see if we can get that in good focus. Okay. Today is October 18th as I do this. Pen is the Leonardo, it's the Supernova model. And it is the Bengal Tiger. The nib is fine. The ink is Leonardo Black. Okay. And just for the sake of completeness, paper is Aerofil A5, and that's 75 GSM. Taking a look at how it behaves on our usual line strokes. Very, stiff steel nib. All good there. Behaving really well. Not terribly surprising. It's good ink flow. And it's a pretty basic black ink, so nothing crazy there. I figure the pen itself is the statement piece, not the ink. There we go. So that is the Leonardo Bengal Tiger, the collaboration with Pen Chalet and Van Diemans. Like I said, it's pretty much what you'd expect from a Leonardo. Really well crafted, beautiful Jonathan Brooks resin. I love the color of this. It's really going to stand out in that orange. I say that, and then I also was just doing another video yesterday with another orange-ish pen. This is the Asvine V800 in amber, and I mean, look at how much more vibrant the Leonardo is. Obviously, these are not trying to compete with each other, different pens, but that's really a standout pen. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous resin. And really solid writer. No issues right out of the box. First time making it up. Like I said, I'm not planning to use the Van Dieman's Tiger Blaze, Bengal Tiger Blaze ink. Certainly not with this pen. Maybe if I find a broad or something like that. So I'm not going to use that ink. But basic, boring Leonardo Black with the Leonardo pen. That's going to do it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about the pen or the ink or anything else that I covered today, please leave a comment. I would love it if you gave a like to the video. Love it if you gave a subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you on my next video. And until then, keep on writing.